We've been closely following California's high-speed rail project, a project that will cost the state a minimum of $68 billion. And one of the many questions, why is construction starting in obscure towns in the state's heartland? Heidi Kuda investigates how the vote on Obamacare by one congressman in the Central Valley may have triggered billions of dollars in rail money for his district.
I see the train coming around the bend.
A Central Valley farmer singing on YouTube about what he calls the bullet train to nowhere.
Taking out farmland, I think this is the end.
It's an ode to California's high-speed rail, set to begin construction in this town, Madera, early next year.
But rail watchdogs say it wasn't supposed to happen this way.
This is a project of politicians, by politicians, and for politicians.
Critics blame Congressman Jim Costa, saying he called in a political debt to get the rail in his district.
He said he wasn't going to do it. He wasn't going to vote for Obamacare, but he did. So they rewarded him with this train.
The announcement was a couple weeks before the last election cycle, where that was basically what turned the tide.
But Costa denies it all.
It's false, absolutely false. People can support or have issues with regards to the project. That's fair. There's a lot of false accusations that have been made.
Andy Vidic is a cherry farmer who ran against Costa in 2010 and lost.
We were waiting for an October surprise. Well, lo and behold, right in the middle of October, Jim Costa announces that the high-speed rail is going to start right here in our district and run straight through the valley, with promises of jobs and prosperity for everybody in the district. Well, that took him over the edge on election night.
Costa's now running against this guy, Brian Whelan, who opposes high-speed rail and accuses Costa of crony capitalism.
This high-speed rail program project is not fiscally responsible. It's going to destroy jobs and it's going to displace a lot of jobs.
But Costa says no. He says the rail project will create jobs and help California keep its edge.
If we don't show the same commitment that our parents and grandparents to invest in California in the 21st century, we're not going to have the sort of economic activity to maintain our competitive edge.
Wall Street Journal assistant editor Alicia Finley has been covering this story for years.
I don't think it could have happened without Costa. It's doubtful that the administration would have required all $3.3 billion of the federal money to be used in that, basically in that strip of the Central Valley, which directly overlapped with Congressman Costa's district.
Costa insists there's been no wrongdoing.
I did not make the determination as to the corridor selection.
But his former challenger Andy Vidic says Costa had no trouble taking the credit for rail in 2010, and now he can keep it.
He is the godfather of the train, so he has to take responsibility for that. 20 years from now, we'll probably dedicate that big wasted space to Jim Costa. Jim Costa.
Heidi Kuda has been following the high-speed rail plan as part of her Saving the California Dream series. You can see what others are saying about this project by going to our website, myfoxla.com.
So I didn't think I was going to hear much more about our former